Hello there, Whip here, and welcome back to another mod showcase, and if we could possibly get 300 likes for this, that would be awesome. But anyway, today I'm going to be showing you a mod called the Pointy Sticks mod. And I know it sounds like such a thrilling mod concept, isn't it? I mean, pointy sticks? I mean, what is this? What is this? It's crazy. Anyway, what it does is it adds a variety of different kinds of stick that do different things into Minecraft. And it's a lot more interesting than it sounds, believe me. But anyway, the first thing I'm going to show you is this thing called stick ore. I know. Why stick ore? I don't even know. Normally you just go up to a tree. For some reason that tree's chopped in half. Oh dear. Anyway, normally you'd go up to a tree and then mine the wood and then make some sticks, but no. For some reason this mod creator has decided we need stick ore. So you can now go mining and find some stick ore, presuming it's been compacted over years and there's been like sticks being compacted into the stone or something, and that's why we've got stick ore, but I don't even know. You can mine it with any kind of pickaxe, so here I've got a wooden pickaxe, just going to mine this, and there we go. The different thing is that this actually gives you some things called long sticks, and these long sticks are the main key component in all of the stick recipes and the stick items. So I'm just going to mine all of this now and move on to the first item. So the first kind of stick is called the fire stick, and it's crafted using a flint and steel and a long stick, like so. And it has that lovely enchantment effect over it that glimmers, and yeah. Well, basically what you can do with this is you can set blocks on the floor alight. So there we go, I can just right click on the ground and set fire to the blocks, like so. Also, the cool thing about these sticks is they have no durability. Let me just check this. Let me go to survival and then right click. Yep, you can see they have no durability, so they're permanent. They're pretty much permanent weapons. Anyway, I'm going to use this ability to set alight this fireplace that I've built. Look at that. It's a marvellous fireplace. Actually, it's kind of mediocre and terrible, but you know. And what I'm going to show next is you can actually use it as a weapon and set mobs on fire. So this thing actually does 4 attack damage, and it also has fire aspect 1. So if you use it on these cows, I actually only spawned 3 cows. It looks like they've been busy. We've now got a baby cow. Have you been busy, cows? I didn't permit you to do that. Anyway, let's go in here and set some cows on fire. Yes, look at this. So it's doing 4 damage, and let's see how low it goes with this ticks of fire damage. So it's down to 2 now, so it does about 8 damage combined, which isn't bad for this unlimited weapon, really, isn't it? I mean, it never runs out of durability, and it just sets things on fire. It's pretty much good against anything that isn't a nether mob. So yeah, and this baby cow's really trying to run away. Wow, okay, just live. You've earned your freedom, cow. You can just go. Oh, I thought you just jumped off the cliff. That was hilarious. So, next up we have the slime stick, and the slime stick actually gives you a jump boost ability. So you can see if I hold it in my hand, it's going to give me jump boost 4, which enables me to jump up to 4 blocks high, which is 4 meters. Imagine that in real life, jumping 4 meters high. That's insane. Anyway, Steve is now going to try and attempt to jump up these 4 blocks. So here we go. Yay, look at that. Very easy. I can easily jump up these 4 blocks. Situations where I think this would be useful is if you're being chased into a corner by a cliff, by loads of mobs, and the only way out of the situation is to hold this and then jump up the cliff. I mean, that's a really good escape plan. But yeah, also this thing does do 4 attack damage, which is the same as a wooden sword, and also the same as this fire stick, so you can use it as a weapon, although it's not very effective. So yeah, that's the slime stick. And you can actually craft this using a long stick and a slime ball. But what have we got next? Oh yes, of course, we have the bejeweled stick, and this creeper doesn't know what's coming to it. Oh no, don't explode! Oh, damn it. That's not what I wanted to happen at all. Okay, right, I'm going to have to quickly get a creeper egg, spawn it, and then use this thing on it before it explodes in my face. Here we go, I've got a creeper egg, and I'm going to place it down, and go off the edge! Yes! That's what I wanted to happen in the first place, but it exploded prematurely. I think it's because fences don't prevent creepers from exploding. They still see you. But look at that, it just flew off the edge. In fact, I might do that again. It was so fun. Let's try that again. Here we go. Yay! That is so fun to do. But anyway, to actually craft this bejeweled stick, which actually has knockback 2, you can use a diamond and a long stick. Also note that it does 6 damage, which makes it a pretty decent weapon in the first place. In fact, that's the same as an iron sword is, so it's a very good weapon, and of course it has unlimited durability, so it's never going to run out. But next up we have the ender stick, which is basically just something that you use to fire out permanent ender pearls. You don't have to have any ammo for this. It just fires out ender pearls and it teleports you to wherever that ender pearl lands. So I'm going to fire over here. You can see it shoots out a ender pearl. You just right click to do this. And now I'm over here and now I've got to try and do a very long range ender pearl shot to get back up there. I'm going to aim into the sun. I don't think this is going to work at all. I'm going to end up at the base of the cliff. I don't think I've got enough range to do that. But let's pop up here. So let's aim it up there. Oh, I missed. Oh dear. I think one more ender pearl is going to kill me. Oh dear. Oh, is this going to kill me? Please don't. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting to die. Oh, where am I? Where the hell am I? Okay, this is it. I'm going into creative. I am terrible with ender pearls, as you can see. But the point still stands. You can use this to fire out unlimited ender pearls and get you out of some tight, sticky situations. Anyway, to actually craft one of these, you're going to need a whole ton of ender pearls. I think it's 8 ender pearls and a long stick. So next up we have the Redstone Stick, and if I hold this one in my hand, you can see it gives me speed 3, which is permanent while you're holding the stick. So I've got a little running track here at the end, I've got like a finishing line where I break the string, and we get light as a result. But anyway, so you can see here I've got speed 3, and I'm just running really fast along here, yes! And trig at the end, oh look at that, that's amazing. So it's just a cool little item that you can get to actually give yourself permanent speed 3. It's very good for running away from spiders and other mobs like that are really fast and normally really hard to get away from. So yeah, and it also does 4 attack damage, so not the best weapon. Oh, and I also forgot to mention that the ender stick does no attack damage. It's the same as punching something, so it's not really the most beneficial thing to craft. But anyway, to actually make a redstone stick, you're going to need 8 bits of redstone and a long stick, which shouldn't be too hard to actually get the materials for, since when you break redstone ore, you get tons of redstone from it anyway. So yeah, that's the redstone stick. But next up, we've got something called a healing stick. And over here, I have a little pit that's called the Pit of Death. Yes, it's a pit of death because you nearly die, actually. It shouldn't really be called the Pit of Death because you don't die, but it's close, I'll tell you that. So anyway, if I just jump down here, I do need to be in survival for this, of course. Otherwise, I'm not going to be taking any damage. Oh, and look at that. I've got some steak from those cows earlier. Just what I needed. Actually, I'm going to die if I don't regen. So let's just heal myself and then jump down this hole. Whee, boom. And you can see I'm down to 2 hearts, and now I can't get out, no! Well, of course it is Minecraft, so I could just, like, you know, dig up the walls, or craft some ladders. But that's not the point. What I wanted to show is you can heal yourself up using this healing stick. So I'll just right click now, I'm going to heal myself up to full hearts. Very easily, you just right click with the healing stick. And to craft this healing stick, you need rose red dye and a long stick. Very simple crafting recipe, and very easy to get. I'm just going to say this now, I think this is a bit overpowered really. Also it does do 3 attack damage, which is kind of crap, but you know. Anyway, it is a bit overpowered because you can just spam it like crazy. There's no like limit to how much you can use it. So if you're like in a battle, you could just kill everything because you could just keep using this and no mobs would ever have a chance of ever killing you. But anyway, I need to get out of this hole now. So I think I'm going to use this ender stick. Oh, I hope I've got a better ender shot than last time. Come on, ender pearls. Be lucky. Yes, I made it for once. I did a successful ender pearl shot. Oh, but anyway, next up we have a different kind of item. We actually have a pickaxe, and this is called the stick axe. I love that. That's so cool. We've got the pickaxe and the stick axe, and this is basically just a pickaxe made out of sticks. And to craft it, you're going to need 2 normal sticks and 3 long sticks. And it's pretty much just as good as a diamond pickaxe is. So I can go up to these diamond ore blocks and mine the diamonds perfectly fine. It also works on obsidian, so you can mine obsidian with this thing. And look at that, very efficient, and I've got 5 diamonds. So that's pretty much the use of the stick axe. Also, it does 4.5 attack damage, so it's quite good as a weapon as well. But let's just pop over to the next item now. So, next up we have the water stick. Now the water stick actually gives you a water breathing 3 effect. And I've just set up a little swimming pool here. It's a very, very, very deep swimming pool. I think I made it about 60 blocks deep. So if you're at a swimming pool, this would definitely be in the deep end kind of depth here. This is insane. Anyway, I've made a little diving board here so I could dive into the water in some kind of elaborate style instead of just walking into it, because that's just boring. So here we go. 360, yeah, diving. Oh, this is so cool. Anyway, I'm just going to swap to my water stick now. I've got water breathing 3, so you can see my bubbles are not going down. I've still got plenty of oxygen and and I can breathe forever, yay! Water breathing 3 is very good, so I can stay down here for like 5 or 6 minutes, I believe. I mean, it's not even starting to fade. The bubbles are still all there. And that just demonstrates how cool of an item this is. So you can go scuba diving or something holding this, and you don't have to worry about running out of air. Oh, and I almost forgot to show you the crafting recipe for this thing. So to actually craft a water stick, you're going to need a bit of lapis lazuli and some long sticks, like so. And then you craft yourself the water stick. So yeah, sorry about that. But finally, we've got some items in this mod that don't actually have special abilities. All the rest of the sticks in this mod have those cool special abilities like knockback and fire aspect, but this really doesn't at all. So we've first up got a pointy stick, which is crafted using an iron ingot and one of those long sticks, and this just does 4 attack damage. It's not very effective. In fact, you may as well just make an iron shovel. It does the same amount of damage, so why not? But next up, we've also got the hard stick, and this does 6 damage, and it's crafted using obsidian and a long stick, and this crafting recipe actually makes sense for once. I mean, basically what you're doing is reinforcing a stick with obsidian, the pretty much hardest rock in the game that you can mine, and this does 6 damage, and I'm presuming it'd be quite hard when you hit someone with it. I mean, that's gotta hurt. That is like hitting someone with a baseball bat. That is terrible. It does 6 damage, so it's quite effective, and of course it does have unlimited durability, so it's quite a good weapon. But finally, for the items that don't actually have any special purpose, it's the disease stick. Maybe this one should give you poison effect to mobs or something. I mean, it is called the disease stick, it would make sense. This does 5 attack damage, and it's crafted with 2 rotten flesh and a long stick. Actually, considering it's made using rotten flesh, maybe a hunger effect when you hit something with it would be a good idea. So maybe this is a item that you'd use against other players in a PvP kind of game and give them hunger or something. I don't know. That's just wild speculation. But yeah, there's one item here which I forgot to talk about, and that is the long stick. You can actually craft this without having to mine the stick ore. You can craft it directly. Let me just see here, using 3 sticks in a diagonal kind of fashion. So if you don't really want to go and find some stick ore which is just randomly spawns under the ground, you can craft it just using 3 sticks in the traditional method. It's like so. What I wanted to do is actually show you how much damage these things do. So I've got a little iron golem here. So I'm going to first off test out the pointy stick here, so I'm going to hit this iron golem with it because it does 5 damage. No, don't kill me. Oh, I really should have put some armor on. That was a bad idea. Okay, here we are. Diamond armor. Let's just kit ourselves out with some diamond armor here. This is going to be much more effective now. Heal ourselves up and go in there. So you can see that this does, oh, ouch. This one does 5 damage. This one does 7 damage. And this one does, I think that was 6 damage or something. Yeah, 6 damage. But yeah, that pretty much sums up everything in this mod. It just adds an array of different kinds of sticks which have no durability, so you can use them permanently, and they have a relatively cool effects that you can use for different purposes. I think my personal favourite is the water breathing one, and also the one that gives you jump boost, because they're just so useful and they'll be very practical for everyday use. You could just have them in your inventory, swap to them for permanent potion effects, which would be really helpful. Also the redstone stick, I suppose, for running everywhere really quickly. But if you've enjoyed this mod showcase, please remember to smash that like button, it really does help out, and I'll be seeing you next mod showcase. And as always, thank you for watching.